Our last guests were stuck for hours. Poor souls. Oh. Professor Emmerich Volkaren of the Morn Watch.
Hello, Professor. We've never met. Well, in person, but I've been writing to you.
Belara, my dear girl. What a pleasure. Surely you didn't come all this way just to see me.
Actually, we did. You see, we need a Fade expert.
I'm Rook.
Charmed.
I like that bit with the flaming skull.
It's nothing, really. Just an evocation of the flame of the last steps.
Looks great.
Thank you. You know, I'm never quite sure how these spells strike someone from outside Navarra. I'd be pleased to continue our conversation after I tend to some small business here. I must investigate. Would you two mind accompanying me further into the shrouded halls?
Toward that screaming?
Something's gone awry in this part of the necropolis, Rook. The dead stir more easily than they should.
Oh, wow. I've never seen anything like this. Something weird up ahead.
Strange. These halls should be under the protection of the bell.
Is that a despair demon?
Fascinating, isn't it? They shouldn't be able to breach the shrouded halls at all.
Take your word for it.
It's vital we discover why that spirit manifested here.
Lead the way, Professor.
Someone's barred the door and chained the sunken star.
There's undead here.
We may need to defend ourselves depending on their condition.
Haven't fought undead in a while.
There's no reaching these. They're mindless.
What does that mean?
I'm afraid sometimes the weaker dead work themselves into frenzy. I must free that bell.
Need some help?
Thank you. The star, the bell, can banish these despair spirits if we unchain it. We'll need a wisp to unseal the doors leading out. Could you please find one and bring it here?
Okay. How?
Give your greetings, and the wisp will follow.
Hello.
Wisps are the simplest of spirits, but quite helpful. Bring the wisp here, and we can unseal the doors.
Door's open. Where to now?
This should lead us to the upper chambers, where we can free the bell. There's someone I'd like to consult with on the way.
I hope we can help here, Professor.
You already have, Belara, and it's just Emmerich. Please.
Great, Professor.
I assume your visit has to do with recent upheavals we've sensed in the phase?
Oh, just a little.
Dawson's little girl likes the monkey bear.
Trouble coming.
Yeah. No, I'm not twin, but you look like somebody.
Oh, you?
Yeah.
Hitting us from range.
Well struck, Rook!
this magic. It drains everything around it.
Echoes of the despair spirits, misery devouring itself. We should keep our distance. If provoked, these manifestations will shatter.
Careful ahead.
Strike them now! Strange. This door shouldn't be here.
Shouldn't it?
The necropolis rearranges itself every so often.
This is locked too, and I didn't see any wisps around.
Then I shall call for aid.
Can't do this without a wisp.
They've answered. We'll need to guide the wisps who've just arrived to the door.
Those wisps really came just because you asked.
They care for us, Rook. Our ever-loyal friends amongst the dead.
Can't do this without a wisp. Here's our second wisp.
These are way different than some of the wisps in Arlethan.
I should like to meet some one day.
I don't know, Professor. Your wisps seem less, dangerous.
There's the last wisp.
Good. Let's return to the door. Well done. Past these chambers, we'll find some assistance with reaching the
Lovely
bell.
too.
Despair is far more pervasive than I'd thought. We must stop who's ever drawing these spirits here, Rook.
You think a person's behind all the despair demons?
Oh yes. Mortals are their prime attraction.
Every time you see me, you start lunching.
But he needs to get that connection with him.
Careful ahead. Hitting us from range. All right.
Yeah, buddy.
I see good company.
Range. Nice one, Professor. Oh, I mean, Emmerich. Ranged incoming.
Well done.
How do we get rid of all these despair demons?
Their source is near the bell you saw earlier. Ringing it will banish them, but we must find who lured them there in the first place.
The chant of light. Surely you know it. So, the intervention.
I need a lighter, baby. One of us do.
Right there, magically.
Yeah.
What?
Tell me, Rook, where are you from?
You full
I
ass.
spent most of my life in Antiva.
Am I correct in guessing you're one of the crows?
At your service.
You must tell me about your journeys once we're above ground.
And this now, I think.
traps on his farm, I figured I'd put a few on my lines. Barney wants to poison his traps. I just want normal traps. None to be had. Barney has all the village in his fields. He doesn't have any poison yet, thank the maker. So his fields are just full of traps. He can't give in. Except to I didn't mean to bother you. Sorry.
So let's talk about your...
Ah, here we are. This is where we'll learn who summoned these despair spirits.
But how?
You must open yourself to possibilities while in the necropolis. Would you mind lighting those braziers, Rook? This should unseal our final pass to the bell. It's best we unchain it quickly.
What's it do exactly?
The sunken star will drive away despair. Any malicious spirit that hears the tolling of the bell will be banished to the Fade.
Oh, that'd be helpful in Arlethan, but I bet it only works here, doesn't it?
Quite correct. The bell would be inert outside the necropolis.
Still, I bet the principles could be replicated.
Excellent. Approach the body and we'll begin. By seal and flame, who brought despair in our midst? Despair? Who brought it here? The Venatori. Of course. This way, please.
What did you just do?
The colloquial term is corpse whispering, a gift that manifested with my magic.
Oh, wow. That's amazing.
Honestly, I've no idea how the other Watchers navigate the necropolis without it.
Shh, I think I hear someone.
This map is useless. We wasted 3 slaves in those traps. If that hand of glory burns down, so don't dawdle.
We found those Venatori.
They have no place in these halls. It's a fight then!
They've got some on more! Faithful and just!
Finish them all! Stop dying! Quickly! End them!
Finish them off.
What are the Venatori after? Gold? Artifacts?
Raw magic. Their first envoys were obsessed with gathering power for some new masters.
I'll fill you in on them later.
We've company.
Oh, is it time again? Great.
Rise up the winter!
Believe against well.
Well, down one more despair demon. That's the last of them.
I see someone by the crates.
I don't think they're Venatori. Hello? Did the Venatori bring you here?
They said I'd spilled the wine too many times. That I'd be a better sacrifice than slave.
You are in Navarra, sir. There are no slaves on our soil. Please remain here. After we've seen to the rest of the Venatori, I'll send for someone to escort you above.
Oh, all right.
Those Venatori dragged that man down here just to die.
The Watchers will shelter him. We'll inquire if he has any family in Minrathous. As for the Venatori, what remains of them will be put to work. The Sunken Star can help us if we break the Venatori's chains.
Right. Chain.
Excellent.
Guests!
Kill them all, but save the living!
Got it.
Dead weakness!
It's like that, my boy.
As I live and breathe, you're the great one everyone's been talking about. I represent the Blackstone Irregulars. We're a mercenary company that fell on hard times after the war with Orlais. I'm sure you're finding it worse every day.
Yes,
The Irregulars could be introduced to Ferelden once more. Our leaders thought you might be willing to help. Each of our posts in Ferelden will contain letters addressed to you. Unlike most who work with us, you're getting letters straight from Railmore and Tara, our leaders. I hope this tells you how highly the Irregulars regard the Grey Wardens. When you've completed a mission, just return to the province.
Death is our punishment!
That's how we do this shit, man. Doing some. Sad.
Be ready. The ritual to wake the bell will draw Despair's attention.
And any more Venatori?
I'll need you to keep them occupied while I work.
There's the Venatori.
Good work! More gun!
Oh, nicely done, Will.
The Venatori brought demons.
Typical of them.
How are we doing, Emmer?
The bell is slowly wakening, but we must fight a little longer. Fired upon!
Oh yeah.
Great demon!
Hold fast! Taking fire!
You gotta move.
Halfway there.
Finish them out.
To the right!
You got it.
Behind you!
Now what?
Now, the grand necropolis shows itself!
Worked! Those despair demons are just gone.
Pretty impressive.
Thank you, but come, let's ensure these cultists didn't leave anything dangerous behind. I'll ask our attendants to gather their bodies later, of course.
And this is a severed hand.
It can't be. The Hand of Glory? The Venatori should never have this. I must find out where it came from. Let me know when you'd like to return to the chambers above.
Let me take one last look around.
Shall we depart?
Let's get back to the lighthouse.
You can tell me why you've sought out a Fade expert on the way?
Seems as likely to bring my death as waiting near. Farewell then.
I know it's a lot, but I swear we've seen the blighted elven gods ourselves.
It would explain recent Oniric disruptions.
At the least. The implications of what Rook's witnessed are... Ah, thank you, Manfred.
No one ever brings me tea after I slog through a haunted crypt.
My assistant, Manfred. Always thoughtful.
You spoke of danger to the Fade.
The elven gods plan to tear it wide open to get to the blight. And they've already messed with it. Demons, tears in reality. Our team needs a Fade expert.
Many Watchers never depart Navarra. But with events so dire...
I'd be delighted to assist.
It has been many years since you left us.
Well, yes, but elven gods, ancient magics. I couldn't bear miss this. Besides, I've spent my life exploring the Fade and speaking to spirits. If Rook needs an expert, none are better qualified than I.
You're good in a fight. We went through a lot of demons.
I've faced worse in the necropolis.
Welcome aboard.
Wonderful! I'll gather my things. Come, Manfred.
The Grand Necropolis was at peace again, and Emmerich was off to a new adventure. But in Navarra, nothing stays down for long. The Venatori had unearthed something no one should have, and delivered it to the worst possible person. Emmerich's journey would soon bring him face to face with the gloaming lantern.
What the Venatori ultimately intended with their incursions into the necropolis worries me. Whether or not it was directed by the gods, the timing serves them well. Chaos, I fear, is their ally.
With this, Demeter's Crossing and the Blighted Dragons, and everything else we're all dealing with, feels like we're at war. A lot of little wars.
These are unusual times, Your Reverence. With us, the Qunari might do some good. I'm sure of it, in fact.
What if it's not so desperate? Very well, I trust you. Take these keys to his cage and make her watch over you.
Thank you, Your Reverence. Your trust is always
They want a war? We'll damn well give them one.
You need an army to fight a war, though. They've got two. The Venatori and Antam wasted no time allying themselves with the gods. Power at any cost.
So how do we fight back then?
We don't have an army, but we do have allies. Like the Veil Jumpers.
After Demeter's Crossing, it's personal for them.
The Shadow Dragons. Particularly after we helped save their city.
A debt the Viper will repay soon.
Also, Lady Morrigan requested a meeting at the Cobbled Swan in Minrathous.
Could she have found some trace of the gods?
Probably. Morrigan doesn't visit crowded taverns for fun.
I also heard from Grey Wardens out in the Hossberg wetlands, Antoine and Evka. Something strange is happening with the Blight there. I bet it involves the gods.
Any details on the Blight in the wetlands?
Antoine said he didn't write it down.
Why not?
Either he didn't trust someone else wouldn't read the note, or he didn't want us to panic.
The First Warden didn't seem impressed the last time we met.
I heard he told you to piss up a rope.
Will he be in the wetlands?
I don't keep track. But he can't stop you from asking a few questions, if we're fast enough.
Gillenane has laid low since we hurt her dragon. But the Blight spreads rot wherever the gods go.
And no one's better at tracking Blight than Wardens.
Morgan and those Wardens feel like our best leads on finding the gods.
Are they really gods? Or just ancient mages? It's not clear.
They're gods. In their power and wrath, at least.
Lucanus, you're back.
I am.
A couple new people have joined the team since you've been gone. This is Professor Emmerich Volkaren. He's our fate expert. And Tosh, our dragon hunter.
Hey.
Charmed.
Right. Not everyone has met. So, a dragon hunter. Treviso could have used you.
What's happening there?
It's just... people blame you for what happened to Treviso, Rook. But they did not have to make that choice, knowing what the gods are capable of. There was no recall. Still, it changes things. How could it not?
But you're back with us?
Yes, here to stay.
Given how things have gone, I wouldn't blame you for staying away. So thanks. We can't do this without you.
After what they did to Treviso, I want these gods to fall. I don't see anyone else with a better chance than you. My blade's yours. Until the end.
Great. Let's follow up on some leads.
I'll let Lady Morrigan know we're ready to meet.
I'll send word to Antoine and Evka. They're holed up in a town called Lavendel.
Everyone else should rest up. Be ready to move when I call.
Never easy, is it, kid?
What do you mean?
Making the big choices, then living with the consequences.
I don't think it ever should be easy. As soon as it gets easy, you're not the right person to make those decisions. It needs to be hard. That's how you know you're taking it seriously.
And that's why I recruited you, Rook. You get that. Not everyone does. Anyway, you've got a meeting with Morrigan to attend, and dealing with whatever the Wardens found. All this chatting is taking it out of me. Think I'll rest for a bit. Good work, Rook. You'll find your way through this. I know it. You know, Rook, every time I think I've got a handle on how...
Bad dreams. Well, it is real, sort of. You see, part of being a Grey Warden is being able to hear the dark spirit. That's what your dream was, hearing the Archdemon talks. Yes, that's the argument. It takes a bit, but eventually you can block the truth. Some of the older books say that it's actually a bit much. When I heard you thrashing around, I thought I should tell you. It was scary at first, but that's what I'm here for. Deliver unpleasant news and witty one-liners. Anyway, you're up now, right? Let's pull up camp and get a move on.
Hey, let me let you in on a secret real quick. This stuff right here is something that you want to add.
They're a dark spot of thought. Is this you are concerned? No need. I am fit enough to fight. No. People are not simple. They cannot be summarized for easy reference in the manner of the elves are alive, pointy-eared people who excel at poverty. I am.
I see you.
My people have been at war since the moment we set foot in the Northern Islands. suggest we move on. That's where I learned most of my skills. You're telling me I was banished to the kitchens to scour the pots more times than I can count. And that's a lot. I can count pretty high. The Grand Cleric didn't want to let me go. Duncan was forced to conscript me, actually, and was she ever furious when he did. I thought she was going to have us both arrested. It was lucky.
Damn, 3 people jumped on. Wonder what that is.
The main purpose for a Templar is, of course, to hunt mages. To that end, we train in talent, strength, and a host of spells. You could call it that, sure. Chantry does it the same way.
Spirit of determination.
Yes! Good. Don't encourage him.
And since the Chantry controls the Lyrian trade, or, well, I'm sure you can put 2 and 2 together. Thankfully, no. You only start to see the Lyrium once you've taken your vows. You don't need Lyrium in order to learn the Templar talents. Lyrium just makes Templar talents more effective, or so I was told. Maybe it doesn't even do that. The Chantry usually doesn't let their Templars get away either, so they can spread their secrets. Bit of an exception. Lucky me.
You'll see those watches all over TikTok making everyone look like a famous rapper. They just restocked, and I wouldn't even be surprised if they sell out in the next 24 hours. The ones with that insane shine, coming with that free Cuban set, making everybody think you own 10 Bitcoins. Yeah, those ones. Last drop is gone at this time looking even crazier. $60 to get treated like someone important. Tap in while you can.
You gotta go on that beach, bro.
Here's how to avoid getting tricked. Scammers use AI to easily create fake websites that look exactly like the real deal. Your favorite stores, the bank, even your social media login pages. Fake. Sites are promoted everywhere. Google ads, social media ads. So I simply installed Guardio, and now if the site or link loads, it means the site or link is legit. If it detects the site or link is a scam, it'll block it the second I click it. It also alerts me when my private info has been leaked in real time, so I can very quickly take action, change my password, and do what needs to be done. Seriously, stay safe online. Click the link below and see how Guardio can protect you.
What do you need? Ask away. Did I mention the dogs trade? The giant slaughtering dogs from the Anderfields. A whole pack of them, in fact. Oh, there you Maybe. She felt threatened by my presence. I can see that now. I can't say I blame her. She wondered if the rumors were true herself, I bet. I remember I had an amulet. The discharge makes a holy symbol on it. The only thing I was so furious that it away. I tore it off, threw it at the wall, and it shattered. Stupid, stupid thing to do. The owl came by the monastery a few times to see how I was, but I was stubborn. I hated it there. Blamed him for everything. And eventually, it just stopped coming. Yes, I'm quite sure. At any rate, I don't look anything like him. You'll see for yourself. Not that it stopped the rumors in it. All I know is that Charles is a good man and well loved by the people.
Good, then some helmets.
Anyway, that's really the story. What do you need? Ask away. Have you seen the uniform? It's not only stylish, but well made. I'm a sucker for good tailoring. I keep it hidden under my pillow. Sometimes I'll take it out just so I can hug it fondly and remember the good old days. Brings tears to the eyes, you know. Oh, you know, between all the guilt and the hours spent in solemn prayer, any good Templar or priest is just bursting to tell a few good jokes when the opportunity arises. You don't really want to know about my being a Templar, do you? It's really quite boring. Poke, poke, poke. Tell me everything about your life, Alistair. All right, if you insist. It's not like we have anything better to do, right? The truth of the matter is that I did hate going to the monastery. The initiates from poor families thought I put on airs, while the noble ones called me a bastard and ignored me. I felt like ultimate unwanted, and I was determined to be bitter. But I took no solace in the training in self-defense. I was actually quite good at it. No, I never got that far. I mostly learned about discipline and training my mind to use the abilities that Templars have. It was difficult, but rewarding. I never really felt at home anywhere, though, until I joined the Grey Wardens. After I felt my Templar abilities led me into magic. I had enough. And you had anywhere.
Welcome to the Hall of Valor. I knew you'd find your way here sooner or later. Your kind always do. Looking to fight? All right, get your ass in there and give us a show. The Hall of Valor is pleased to welcome legendary Spirit of Determination, Spite! And his spirit friend, Yakana Delamorte of the Pack.
I have reinforced!
Stop dying!
Now's your chance! The gods have power! Death is not granted!
And I'm out another 20 gold. I should stop betting against you. You'll want something with a bit more bite this time, I reckon.
Get going! Don't keep your fans waiting.
Hang on to your hats. We've got some new challenges for you today. Come on.
You've certainly earned your reputation. Ready for something really spicy? I've got what you need. Get yourself in order and head to the entrance.
We got the idea for this next match from a traveler named Armax. Said he used it to challenge Shepard. Finish it.
Fight harder, damn it!
Got him good there.
Give him your best! Nicely done, Rook! We're grinding them down!
Everyone.
And I'm out another 20 gold. Maker, I should stop betting against you. I line them up and you keep knocking them down, but I still have some tricks. Get yourself in order and head to the entrance.
Hang on to your hats. We've got some new challenges for you today.
You've certainly earned your reputation. All right, this is really starting to annoy me. Once more, and don't you dare hold back. Get yourself in order and head to the entrance.
The Antons say all Bars are weak. Won't someone make them eat? Go!
They're at range!
The crows send their regards, eh? You sent yours in ways that'll have them talking for a while.
People don't usually...
Want to blow off some steam? Get yourself in order and head to the entrance.
Everyone hit the privy and grab a snack. You won't want to miss this next fight.
Stay in cover!
Lucanus, say the thing!
Nice hit!
You've certainly earned your reputation. Oh, I can't wait to see what you've got. Get going! Don't keep your fans waiting.
Grab a cold drink and unbutton those collars, my friends. This next fight is going to be hot!
Got it. Style.
Nice work, guys.
Tara deep. Nice takedown.
Spectacular! We felt the blood spray from way over here. What are you in the mood for? All right, get your ass in there and give us a show.
Our next challenger comes from the Veiled Jumpers of Arlathan. She's deadly and Danish, so everyone give a holler for Venera!
We're on fire. Look out!
You've certainly earned your reputation. Looking to fight? Get going! Don't keep your fans waiting.
Is that a chill in the air? Please give an ice-cold welcome to the darling of Docktown, the winter from Tevinter, Ned Gallus!
Under fire.
Ranged incoming! Finish them now! End it now! Good one!
You couldn't pay me to step in the pit with you, and coming from me, that's quite a compliment. Who wants to get their blood pumping? All right, get your ass in there and give us a show.
All right, who's ready for some action? I know I am.
Get clear!
Something's ready.
Good work, everyone!
You couldn't pay me to step in the pit. It with you, and coming from me, that's quite a compliment. Who wants to get their blood pumping? Get going! Don't keep your fans waiting.
Grab a cold drink and unbutton those collars, my friends. This next fight is going to be hot!
Finish them off.
Look at that. Barely a scratch. Want to blow off some steam? All right, get your ass in there and give us a show.
Will the Anton get kicked in the Asala? Watch the next bout for the answer. The queue demands it.
Finish this!
Spectacular! We felt the blood spray from way over here. Who wants to get their blood pumping? Get going! Don't keep your fans waiting.
Grab a cold drink and unbutton those collars, my friends. This next fight is going to be hot!
You couldn't pay me to step in the pit with you, and coming from me, that's quite a compliment. Oh, I can't wait to see what you've got. Oh, come on. I promised the kids a good show.
Hold on, what is this evil that's attacking you?
I don't rightly know. I'm sorry, nobody does. I should take you to Van Tegan. He's all that's holding us together. He'll want to see you.
Van Tegan, our leader's brother. Here.
Yes. It's not far. If you'll come with me.
company. We're under fire. Beat the odds there.
No game started. War over the throne. No one responds to my urgent call for help. I have a feeling tonight's assault will be the worst yet. Alistair, I hate to ask, but I desperately need the help of you and your friends. If it's just up to me,
Striking the crossroads without forethought would be folly. The rebellion controlled it for far too long. Its defenses will be artfully hidden.
You will not press. Our forces are cunning and sharp.
Fenrir's spite is endless and his trickery not easily overcome.
There. That's where all this blight is coming from. Undead in the crossroads? How is that possible?
I have guesses, but none of them mean anything good.
Something's wrong.
Every time I walk into the crossroads, it feels, I don't know, sad, but also right.
Got a job for me? Huh. Nice.
The spirits lament, Dweller. The blight spreads here. Seek its roots.
I can't believe you found the anti-cereal.
Glad it worked out.
It did! Well, not for the poison drinker, but he'd murdered the neighbor's cat, so for the cats... Anyway, you and Rook had me worried, but it ended happy. And when you
Well, it's all as you left it?
Close enough. I think the caretaker's been tidying up. Rook, now's not the best time to chat. Let's talk later.
Later then.
A third edition of the Unnameable Elements? I didn't even know it had editions.
Oh, it's much improved with the index. Please, borrow it if you'd like.
I'd love to. Oh, Rook, you probably wanted to say hi. Thanks, Professor.
You look moved in.
Just a few essentials. Manfred was a great help with the boxes. What a fascinating place this lighthouse is. What do you make of it?
Having trouble, is it? I've heard that you coming back to the castle, Murdoch. Tell them to maintain watch. I don't want a surprise attack before the sun comes down.
It's great. Big, mysterious, lots of art. Everyone's got their own room.
It'd be easy to fall in love with such a place.
I think Bellara has.
She's been quite welcoming. However, I noticed a few of the others taken aback by Manfred, and I overheard remarks about my skulls. My necromancy won't cause any undue worry, will it?
We'll be fighting weirder stuff than necromancy.
Ah, that's the hope. Please excuse me. Manfred and I should finish our inventory. Thank you for stopping by. By the way, Rook, before I left, Myrna and Vorgoth asked if we could assist with an outbreak of hauntings across Thedas. They also mentioned displaced wisps in the necropolis. I'm not sure what's frightened them, but it bears investigation.
Hauntings and scared wisps? Let's look into it.
Thank you. We'll depart for the necropolis whenever you're ready.
Himself up at his home with some of his workers, yes. Says he doesn't need any of us. We could use somebody with his fighting experience, but he won't come out. Shouldn't you be trying to reason with Owen? Oh, ask away.
Let's ask Myrna and Vorgoth about these hauntings.
I'd also appreciate it if we could see to those displaced wisps. Now, despite what you may have heard, spirits who dwell here do so willingly. Most of our working dead are animated by unthinking wisps, which are little more than impulses from the Fade. But later, I could introduce you to some truly intelligent undead.
Intelligent and friendly, hopefully.
I must introduce you to Manfred.
I really hope the Mornwatch idea of friendly is the same as everyone else's.
Let's see if we can figure this out. I wonder what this is about. We got it. Let's see if we can figure this out. That did it. I wonder what this is about. We got it.
Right away.
Here's one of those scattered wisps you mentioned, Emmerich.
It's out of alignment. Let's find a receptacle for it while it recovers.
The door's locked. Maybe it'll open if we bring more wisps.
Big door. Something important inside?
They're powerfully warded. Yet someone passed through these doors not long ago.
There we go.
Obviously, something wicked corrupts the castle. My daughter used to tell me the Arlessa was up to something. It's from our hands. The top believers was or maybe the Arlessa was involved in something.
What is that?
That's what it is. It's even round and it's accusations. She wants eating
Thank you for coming, Rook. We're in need of your assistance.
Your letter spoke of hauntings?
Malign spirits freed by the gods.
They have concretized into a variety of forms. Left unchecked, these spirits will cause great harm.
They must be put to rest.
This haunting was once a spirit of curiosity.
It has turned to a darker purpose.
We must keep track of our skeletal assistants. Rook, Professor, a new group of Venatori trespass in the Shrouded Halls.
The gall of them!
They come in search of plunder.
We'll put a stop to that.
The Shrouded Halls have been left in appalling condition.
Memory. There is much to be done. We shall meet again.
Here's the key. I hope you use it to kill a lot of those bad people. I should go back to the Chantry. Good luck. It is done.
that's a problem.
We drain you of life!
Have at them!
We shall fight as good!
This cannot be.
That looked like it hurt.
Looks like the Venatori plan on taking a few things with them.
The villains. I'm pleased to travel with you, Scout Harding.
Just call me Harding. Should I call you Professor Volkarin?
Oh no, Emmerich will do. This doesn't seem a group to insist on formality.
I'm surprised some of us still wear pants.
We're under fire!
That did it. That last wisp's unlocked this door. Let's take a look.
That isn't the last wisp, is it? That locked door needs another one.
Right. Let's look around.
They say the followers of Andraste smuggle